Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
in.
I
All
knew
right,
you were there.
I put the parameter in curse,
Which I
so
can
next
handle
time
at the
you.
moment. That's fine.
No, that's fine. But next time you guys need to restart, if you add that,
Okay.
it'll launch quite a bit faster.
Okay.
Well, I've
I'm
already had a
sure
first
I
stream.
did this,
So this
but
is gonna
that
be fun.
would be good. Um, so
Okay.
yeah, I had an awesome time wrecking faces.
Wonderful.
It
Wonderful.
was glorious. I got to let the full bloodlust flow. And I totally, in moments like this, I totally, like, I hear myself laughing maniacally, and I realize that I'm throwing my head back, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I'm like Sky's behind me on the bed, and I'm like, haha, I just ripped his spine out, and I beat him over the head with it. And she's like,
And that's a thing you can do in Doom, apparently.
yes,
So.
yes,
You know, I
yes,
have not got that, but it looks every time I see it, I'm like, God, I should
well,
buy
Brainy
that.
pre-ordered it for me, and so it was really
Yeah.
kind of so, and we played it a couple times, and at one point I'm like, dude, I just ripped that guy's horn off and stabbed his eye out. It's just glorious. The mass destruction is glorious.
Okay. So,
I'm better.
Welcome,
what were we doing last week, hon?
We were trying to close up. We were trying to close up the invader portals.
That's one thing.
And the invader portals came back, and we were figuring out how to do a trap. And hey, Stub. And
thank you.
We did stuff and things. I cooked a little.
What were we trying to do?
I said trap them. I said figure out a way to make them die when they fall down and go boom boom.
No.
We totally did that.
That was our sidetrack because we kept getting attacked by random invading zombies from the other world. That wasn't what we were trying
to do.
The
sidetrack turned into the original thing was not what we actually did, though. We just talked about that, and then all the invader hell broke loose. That's what counted. That's what we did.
She hasn't said it yet, Anesos.
No.
Well, we have to get the stuff to do the portal for the dragon. We have to get the portal frames and stuff.
Yep. And we're gonna do that by doing what?
Me for technology, for
you're right.
terminology. That's
right.
what we're doing.
You are right. That's what we want to
do. Kind of, except that we were
doing
not
quite ready for that.
Towards that last week.
Yeah, the Ender. We have to get the Ender.
I'm enjoying a sunset.
Ender.
Yeah, because we need the Ender eyes or find an Ender pole forest, and we were looking last week for that. We need to get the Skelly Bob vanilla thing, and it was not going well.
The spawner.
Yeah, the Skelly Bob.
There we go. Finally, jeez. That took like a full 2 minutes.
Skelly Bob vanilla thing.
And
exactly.
Every bloody thing we did for 3 hours. So shut your face. It took 3 minutes to tell you 3 hours worth of stuff. I think that's pretty damn good.
But I asked what we were trying to do, and you're like, "Oh, we were doing the portal. We were doing this. We were doing."
Maybe it's like, what were we trying to accomplish? Not what we actually did.
What we were trying to
actually accomplish.
You said, "What were we doing last week?" And I told you what we were doing.
You did say everything and anything that we have ever done. Yes.
I did not. I didn't talk about flying around. I didn't talk about lots of things. I didn't talk about the food that I made.
Speaking of cooking, you actually did say something about cooking. But anyway, speaking of cooking, Hun.
Yes.
I didn't do the turtle thing. So speaking of cooking, there's no food in the pantry.
Oh yeah, wow, that is empty.
Well, I know. Yeah.
I'm picking some stuff. Anything you need in particular?
I was prepping for it a bit when we had to go do the Vader Raider guys.
Oh yeah.
So
Should I pick everything or just some of the things?
The Invader Raider guys.
All right, I'll pick it all.
Exactly. We need to make more bread. I made the peanut butter, and I got everything ready to make the jam. So if somebody wants to make the bread, if you want to go faster, make the bread. And I'm like, I'll make all the jam.
You just reminded me.
Don't fuss about my episode. I didn't do bad.
Just immediately, she's like, "No, not the episode." But I'm doing so well.
She is doing well. She is actually doing well. I will admit,
progress.
when I was watching the one from Sunday or from Saturday, I was trying to clean the church at the time, so I probably missed a lot of the stuff where she was spending about half an hour trying to go in one room in the dungeon. But
Well, there is that part.
No, that was
After
that
all
was,
the
that
Xena,
was like,
and then it was like, oh, I don't know. Should I go in? I don't know. I'm scared. I was like, oh my god.
So and then people are like,
Seriously.
holy crap, woman. I know that but will you just channel your inner Xena and get
Where
your ass
did
in there
Xena
and
go?
light
We
it up?
need some help.
I was terrified.
no, couldn't
But
tell.
it came through so well. The
I wasn't
terror
expecting it
and
to
the
be so open. I thought there was going to be like an area that I could, okay, I'm going to deal with this room.
Yeah, that's a lot more frightening when we're not there, isn't it?
Well, it wasn't just that you guys weren't there. It was the whole bloody thing was
there.
That's right.
open. And then I'm like, oh, I'm going to put one torch down and everything's going to explode and I'm never going to get out of here and I'm going to die. I will freely admit that I took way too long to move and stuff. I needed to like get my ass moving and actually like do this stuff. I was like going, is there anything here? And that was a problem. That was a problem. I admit this. I admit this was a problem because because that means things had time, if they were there, to come and eat my face.
Yeah, how
and
did
then
you
they
get
could
so
take
lucky?
me.
There was like nothing there.
I know that you got so incredibly lucky. Like,
I don't know what.
Usually, one zombie spots you, and they all spot you, and you get
Yep.
like an invasion from every single level of every single zombie that can show up in that dungeon is gonna come at you like right then, and you're just like, ooh, I'm just gonna walk around. We're fine, and we're gonna peek in. We're gonna look at this guy.
Maybe
at this
they
guy.
sensed my fear and had pity on my soul.
They were laughing too hard. They
I
weren't going.
They were, oh, hi,
They're
Batgirl.
going.
I forgot about
You had zombie laughter. You had zombie laughter. The pity of the undead.
that.
The pity of the undead.
Wow. All right. I plucked things for you.
I really do think that you
Very,
need to get back.
very good.
You really need to get back to mining now.
I've
You
been
can
doing
do
a lot of
that
mining.
on camera too. I mean,
Fruits.
or
we
live
have
stream
room
it.
for fruits.
I still say you should live stream it.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing will go wrong on live stream. It'll be fine.
Okay. That's part of it. That's part of my terror. I thought,
have
you know,
one
this would be
banana.
a great place to
Five
come in here
banana.
and live stream this thing, and then I'm like,
Oh.
yes, yes.
Garlic. Okay, we have lots and lots of berries, I see.
Ooh, there's a dead spot here for light. Wow. Okay. There was a spawnable spot outside.
That is not good.
What was that?
Also, holy crap! The audacity of that damn zombie to walk around just willy-nilly. I'm gonna take this torch and let's knock down that torch. God, I was so pissy at that dude. Like,
I thought that
see
was
you.
that was so good. That was so
The
amazing.
hell
Do I
do you
honestly not
think
have
you're
a
doing?
juicer?
I told you guys in the beginning that there is something that is getting grab-assy out here because I am not. Those were all covered up, and now it's all bad. I need some more grains plucked. If you want to pluck the
Wheat.
wheat
you know?
and
I'm
stuff.
going plant weeds right now. 1 second.
Did you know
That.
What?
that you can make bread out of potatoes?
Oh well, then never mind.
Potato bread.
I was doing. I was getting out the rice and the wheat and stuff. I had all the rice and the wheat and stuff and things.
Potato
Yeah,
bread.
I thought I did good too, and then
Now, for her upgrades, the next thing that she needs is steel. She can get that. That's like if she mines with her iron pick, that's what gets it, right?
yeah.
The
That's
Damascus
the next upgrade?
steel pick.
Well, yeah.
Damascus. And that's what you've got, is Damascus
Yeah.
steel.
Damascus steel,
Yes.
right?
Oh,
And that
I have a question
upgrades
about your
to-
pickaxe.
What's wrong?
Does it have silk touch?
Oh, no, it
No,
doesn't.
the iron
found
one
emerald.
did. The iron one got
Wait,
silk touch.
that's got
Oh,
silk
okay,
touch?
so you got 2 of them.
Oh, you need to fix that one and use that one, hon.
Wait.
I didn't even know that had silk touch. Oh my, you need to use that.
But
Silk
but
touch
said
would
I
be your
can't have
friend
silk
coming
touch
up.
Well,
soon.
I've done a little bit of mining, but I was setting up all the other things, so I hadn't had time to. I have so much recording ahead of me, and today was like, I actually slept, and then I got middled up, and I went back to bed.
Well,
and back to bed. So
you got to remember that the more these you use it, the more it upgrades, and you need to be using that one pick to upgrade that one pick because you're going to need that one in the nether.
But somebody said that having one thing on it negated having the other thing.
Well, having one with fortune and one with silk touch is not a bad thing, but you
Oh,
really
it's got
need
fortune.
the silk
Then
touch.
it doesn't have silk touch. It has fortune.
It has fortune.
I'm sorry. It has. So the iron one has fortune.
Okay, that is
And
a
that's why they
completely
said-
different thing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got it reversed. I'm thinking.
I didn't
I'm
think
not
you
getting
had silk touch. I was
I'm
pretty
like, I ain't
sure.
getting silk touch. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to find an emerald before you can get that, or you can get it as a random upgrade and get dang lucky, but most likely,
You know what? I'll take dang lucky.
yeah, you didn't get it because you don't got silk touch.
Cotton. I don't know where cotton goes, so. here's where it's
You know
going.
what? There's still time. Okay,
All right.
I'm making crap, Mr. Man.
Uh-huh.
Excellent.
And I'm working on the farm.
Are these cinders not spawning?
I just
Am I
heard 'em.
crazy?
I just heard them.
Did you?
Well,
Mhm.
they were spawning.
Because I've looked like
other-
3 times and I don't see any cinders.
They were spawning other
Oh,
day.
well, there they are.
Yeah. I
Okay.
just heard them. That's fine.
Everything's fine. It's good,
This
it's working.
It's not like it's not like we have a spawner in there. This is a very
Yeah.
tenuous thing that is. It's we're just lucky that it does anything.
Well, to be fair, if you're in a cave and you let that much fire, you can have a lot. You put them here,
Actually, you
and
only
they're
have
like,
like
nah.
no. If you do this in a cave, you only get like 3 or 4. There's a limiting number that you get on the server at a
Yeah,
time.
I know, but
It just feels like there's 100. Okay, hon. Yes, hon. Why? Why?
Guess what? Guess what? Guess what?
Yes,
guess
yes,
what?
yes, yes. What?
Oh wait, what?
Or do
You've
you really
already
have to
forgotten.
No. I was so excited though when you guys were talking. I wanted to tell you this big exciting thing.
Yes, Bat Honey.
And where did my? Oh, I picked it up. Guess what?
What?
They told me a beautiful, glorious, amazing thing.
All right.
Okay,
They who
offline.
told you what?
A viewer, an amazing viewer.
We're waiting.
Okay.
Offline, I went and got the stuff and things.
I was gonna say, do you still need bread? But you have bread. All right.
I'm working on making the bread
You're
right
breading
now.
it right now. Cool.
I'm cooking it right now. Sure. I went with
Spit it out, hon.
one bucket, and I went and I got more lava. And I talked about how I got more lava. I didn't really show it, but I recorded it. And they're like, next time, take the whole tank with you.
Right.
Fill it up.
Yeah.
I can't believe
And
you
I'm
haven't done that yet.
Why the hell haven't the boys told me that?
Because
I
it's
had go
supposed to be a
one
thing that
bucket
you
at
should
a
know how
time.
to do.
This is the third time I've had to go out for a little old bucket.
But
and
that's
it's
what we've been doing the whole time.
But-
You gotta pay attention to what we do too, hon. That's
But
what we
the
always
last
do.
times you've gone out, you've stolen it from lobbers, and I don't want you sitting around playing with lobbers. That's a bad call.
Well, that's why I'm excited. That's why I'm
Yes,
excited.
because you found lava in the ceiling.
Kinka,
think you
I made the tweeters.
found
I made the
things.
tweeters. I
Uh-oh.
made the tweeters.
Oh, there goes my frames.
Oh no, not the
Kinka, I made the
frame.
tweeters. Stop fussy facing at me. Anyway,
Wow.
so down there, when I was like sucking up the bits and the bobs, I discovered the scary thing with the what was the scary thing? With the water that was what you call it? The water that the lava that was oh,
The scary thing with the water and the lava that was dripping on the. Okay, calm down.
There was
Now,
lava
calm
dripping.
down. Take a
You remember?
breath. Yes.
Remember the lava dripping from
it's
the ceiling?
okay.
I down there. How do I get water out of this thing? How do I get water? I want water out of this. I want water out of this thing for my thing. How do I do this?
Hang on. I just went up to the farm.
I made it. I made it. I made it.
Oh, well, okay, don't hang on then. There you go.
I
Remember we did the automated thing?
yeah,
where you,
I'm like,
you put
I
down
did
the
this,
thing
damn
and
it.
it goes bloop,
Yeah, and then I
and
just
then you
had
do
to
all the stuff.
flicky. I just had to hit the switch. It's okay. It's okay.
All right,
Anyway,
good.
there's lava
There is, huh?
down there, and I can. Hey, it doesn't
What?
have water in it no more. I filled it up, but it don't have water in it no more. Why?
Okay, I'm coming down. Uh-oh.
I
I think Pack's stream is...
Yep,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. Alright, what are you doing? What's
okay.
going
Look,
on?
I flippy switch. It have water. Do I have to seal it or something? Cause I flippy the switch off. I broke this thing to take it, and I have to wrench it off, huh?
Right.
Right. But why do you want the tank of water?
So I can put it over there and get lots of water fast for my bread making.
Look up higher. Look up in the cyclic assembler.
Oh yeah.
Remember that? Remember that one? You gotta hit the lever for it to go. But yeah, the tank was just the first poor attempt at this. Now we have super automated.
Well, one of you kindly wrench that off so I can replace it upstairs and it looks cool, full versus empty.
Sure, I can wrench it off for you.
Thank you. Sorry,
No worries. I'm just making sure you got the thing
turn it
to
off.
do the stuff.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway,
sorry?
so guess what? There's
What?
There's
Oh my God!
there's,
What?
There's
Tell me.
there's lava down there, so I can like smack Daddy some
Right. You can.
some ladders and say breaky breaky, sucky sucky, and not go play with lovers. Ta-da! That's what I was trying to get out.
Breaky, sucky, sucky. That's exactly what she said, yeah.
Breaky,
And not play with
sucky,
lovers.
and not play with lovers. Isn't
Where's
that
seeds?
marvelous?
Seeds are upstairs now, aren't they? I don't know why seeds are up here.
That is indeed marvelous, hon. I am so proud of you.
It
for
is
thinking of this
amazing
thing.
that you have found lava down at lava level. That is awesome. We are very happy for you.
Yes, I heard how you said that also.
I may have already said that's awesome that you found lava
you
a while
found
ago.
lava.
But you know,
Lava. But I thought you were being snooky.
what? Me be snarky face to you?
Yes, you be
Never.
snooky.
Oh,
you
my.
pretty little liar.
Oh,
I don't even know what you look like, but you are a beautiful liar. Because, you just smoothly said that.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, kitty, you're cute, but you gotta go. You are in the way. Bye-bye.
Okay. She's still pumped from Dune.
Yeah, a little bit.
And the fact that Daryl actually turned over after having another heart chamber replaced. After having a second round of heart surgery, Daryl actually turned over. I half expected it to just go, no. Let me die.
So
turned over or starts?
That would be your, when you say Daryl, for those who don't know.
Oh, sorry, my car.
Your car,
Yes.
right.
My car. Yeah.
Daryl.
Daryl.
You should have named the new car also Daryl because it's the other brother Daryl.
Yeah, the brother Daryl. No.
Oh man,
like
I haven't heard that in forever.
I like the new one.
I'm
Is
Daryl.
Darla, thank you.
It's my brother
This is my
Daryl.
other brother Daryl.
He's my other brother Daryl. Hey, the repair finished, and I didn't even use all the.
I may be just double checking
Almost
to make
all.
sure that we don't have another.
Yeah, I was
portal.
trying, but it was raining. Is it not raining?
It is raining. I am
Okay.
not seeing a new portal though. It would show up.
I didn't hear an explosion.
Right, neither did I, but I wasn't sure because there's been a lot of chatting going on. I wanted to make absolutely... It would show up on the same landmass, wouldn't it?
It should show up at least 100 blocks from us, and there's some maximum number, but I don't know what the number is. So the one that showed up across the way, that's probably, you know, within range.
Well, that one that
Other
showed up
than
across
that,
the
yeah,
way
it's
showed up
probably-
while we were over the water at the
Let's put it this way.
cave.
If you look at the first one that showed up at the other end of the island,
Uh-huh.
that's in range, obviously.
I
So
know
if you draw a
that.
big circle around us about that big, yeah, it could show up on the north. It could show up over on that west island with all the snow on it.
Well, I'm more wondering, does it
Yeah.
actually calculate out the fact that there is water in the way? Because with the exception of that one, when we were caving across the water, it's always
Yes.
shown up on this side of the water.
Yes, it only happens on dirt or grass or something like that. So
So it won't show up across the pond.
it could show up across the
Okay,
pond,
that's
but
what
it
I'm
won't show up
asking.
in the water. It won't
Okay.
show up in the water. No.
Okay.
I wish the rain would stop. That'd be nice.
It's a rain. It's
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
It's okay.
All right, so we were gonna go trap a portal. Once we find a portal to trap,
Well, we were
so should
gonna
we prepare for this?
try to trap a portal. Let's be specific.
We want to
here,
make
boys.
tons
Y'all don't know
of-
that you can actually do this thing of which you speak.
Do you doubt our ability?
No, I doubt I doubt I am as letting us do the thing of which you wish to do. I'm sure you can trap it to hell and back. That don't mean it's gonna stay trapped.
Okay, that's pretty good. I like that. You are correct. I've never tried to trap it before. I closed it in my other world, and we didn't have 4 more reopened. So yeah.
Right.
Right.
Of course, it was sort of broken off and on.
This could
3
be
or
a
4
thing
times.
that they just said, no, you shall
All
not.
right, we need actual obsidian and lots of it.
Okay, I'm getting
Yeah.
Trees. Oh, there's cotton.
the sandwiches are done. I'm getting the sandwiches in the refrigerator, and then I will make some other of the better stuff.
So, if we wanted to make obsidian, would it be easier to make an igneous extruder?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Now, we don't have unlimited water, and of course, we don't have unlimited lava, but we do have a water tank, and we could hook up a tank of lava. Let's take a quick look and see what it takes to make said igneous.
I want to say it
Extrudifier.
thermodynamic fabricator just because I like.
Igneous extrudicator.
I know. I see in my
Yeah,
head
we
I
can
couldn't
make
make
that.
it work either.
Then again, I do have obsidian seeds growing right over here. How much do we have of that?
Oh yeah, right.
Oh! That was some of the things that we were debating too last week. I get
32,
brownie
32.
points.
Wait, what?
So
I
it's
get
1 for
brownie
1. So
points.
that's 1 stack basically. Okay, what do you get brownie points for?
Because there's another thing that we were debating last week. We were discussing whether we should go ahead and do the oh damn it. Do the shut your face. I have
Do
it.
the thing and the stuff.
There are ways to get the ender, like from combining things and growing things that weren't to super strong essence. They were like regular essence and stuff. So we were debating how we were going to get the ender bits, and we were debating whether we should whether it was worth the whole hunting down of the vanilla
Yeah.
Skelly Bob doohickey or making that.
I don't know. So what do you think, Anesos? Should we just go to the dream world and check that out, or should we just start go to the nether and start killing?
Didn't we talk about there being a problem with the dream world? I thought we decided
Uh-huh.
that they wouldn't work in the dream world because
It wouldn't work well. There's a possibility that it won't work at all, but we don't know.
I think it would work. The problem is we need an actual
Vanilla
nice
spawner.
cave system where we can find a specific spawner.
Mhm.
And that's not something you often can do in just, a
right,
few
which is what we were talking
minutes
about last
or
week. Is
hours
it's
or
kind
whatever.
of needle in a haystack.
Right.
Pistons?
Do you feel lucky, punk? Do
Right.
ya?
Exactly. Do we not have pistons made up? How do we not have any pistons?
Because
Oh,
whenever
they
we
take
make
red
pistons, we-
alloy.
Because whenever we make pistons, we
Mhm,
use them.
mhm. Yeah, okay. I make
So,
Usually I have like a bunch of extra pistons around because you always need them, but they take the red alloy ingots and
This
blah
is blood
blah
and
blah.
bones.
This is blood and bone.
Right.
That's right. Exactly. Alright, do I have all the bits for this thing now? No. Bronze. Need bronze. Bronze. And bronze.
So that we have the 3 options again. We got to figure out which one of the 3 options we're going for. We got to think about this.
Oh, I still didn't make the piston. Yeah.
I'm kind of all about let's just grow the crap and move on with our life. That's just sure thing, even though it's going to take
Grow
time.
the crap. It's well, okay. So, how much do we have in order in the vein of growing the crap pack?
Okay.
I mean, are we like close, or do we need like a lot more, or?
I am going to... Okay. I'm going to show this to my chat. And I'm going to hope... Well, I can't show it to my chat.
Oh my! You can't show it to your
I am
chat.
going to try and show it to my... For those on the YouTubes, I'm having massive internet issues today, so it might not show up very well. I am going to try and show this to my chat, and I want to see if they can figure out if we can actually make it to the seed that we need. Is there anybody who would like to champion doing the mathematics of trying to get the sucker to work? That knows what I'm talking about. We need to make...
Ice Age.
Wither skeleton seed.
This one, which requires extreme essence, which is 3 strong, which is 3 regular, which is 3 weak, which also require 3 regular, or 3 super weak dust. And we currently have 4 stacks plus 15 of dust, 14 weak, 2 regular, and 3 strong that I have put together.
And remember, we could always just do the old-fashioned kill them in
I'm
the
gonna
nether.
say that's maybe half as much as we need. Maybe. Plus, we used up our Wither Skulls and Nether Star.
Looks like I just went offline.
Oops.
Oh, baby.
So,
Okay, we're just gonna go stop the stream, I guess. I'm still recording. It's okay.
I'm gonna convert these dust into weak. There's no need to keep the dust around, is there? I guess you can make magical fertilizer
Right.
out of it.
How much of that
Alright,
do
I'm
we
gonna convert most of it to the thing.
need? Yeah.
Oh, there's actually more in here, so that's enough for a stack of that.
Done.
And now we go upstairs and look.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Again, felt close.
That, I'm gonna guess, is another meteor, and I have no idea why. This is not the intended behavior, however, it seems to be that the evil ones from the other dimension have
I'm gonna go
decided
look. I'm gonna look to the north.
they do not like us. So if it is a meteor, you actually should see like comet trails.
Really?
No
If you get up,
tarantula.
if you get up there like right away before it all settles out. I
I
don't
come
see
up
any
here just
though.
in time for tarantula to be crawling over the wall. Figures.
Hun, could you check around the outside in the perimeter of the base, see if there's an actual explosion there?
Okay.
While we
Yeah,
look
I don't
for
see
an actual
any-
meteor.
I don't see any meteor trails, so could be an actual explosion for some other reason. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to take a look there before we just keep
Yep.
looking everywhere here.
All right, what time is it anyway? It would have happened right at midnight, so it does seem like maybe that was a meteor. Aha. Well,
They happen at midnight? Oh yeah, that would be like the perfect timing.
that would have been like right at midnight, so that sounds to me like it's another meteor.
Well, I mean, there's various holes out here, and nothing in our place. I'm not sure what all was here before, but
We'll take a little flight. Which way are you heading, Pack?
I went north.
Okay, I'm gonna head south and then southwest and then spin around and come
Of
back.
course, now
Loop
the
around.
server is now mad that I'm
I
loading
was-
chunks.
Gonna say I am
Ah.
just bouncing back and forth.
Yep. See, I wasn't gonna go super far, but
Right, I'm
I'm
not
just
going
watching
super
the
far
mini-map.
either.
good old Minecraft.
Yep.
I'm going back to base.
Oh,
Did
you
you
weren't
fly
in
over our-
base?
Well, I'm just going around the edges of our base. I'm just like
Okay.
flying around up here. I wasn't like far.
Okay.
All right.
And
I'm just flying
could
around looking
show-
at the mini-map, basically.
yeah, so am I. Could it show up in the water?
Again, I don't think it should show up in the water, but don't quote me on that. I
Well,
don't
there
know.
are a couple holes outside the fence at the water line, but I don't know if
That's
those
where
were
all of
there
our
from
obsidian
before.
is. Did we use the actual obsidian in our original build pack?
No.
Not at all, huh?
We didn't use real obsidian, no.
Okay. Couldn't remember if we used some real and some pillars
no.
or whatever. No, I think you're right. I think we got most all of that out of the dungeon.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What
we did.
is that?
But we debated whether it would be better to do the.
Oh, it's a
the
witch
stuff.
spider.
Honestly, I think the time it takes to grow it and the time it takes to slowly farm them in the Nether is probably going to be about the same time, but obviously the Nether is riskier.
All right, so if we don't do the get a vanilla spawner thing, we have to go back to Nether because we need more Estons and we need at least 4 wither skeleton skulls to make the seed.
Right.
So we have to start there, and then we can make the seed and, you know, decide if we want to continue in the Nether or not, I guess. I'm not seeing anything on the map here.
Neither am I.
Show the magical crop recipe. Yeah,
Hey, Boro. Hi, guys.
I guess I can do that here. Hold on.
Yeah, sorry. They got to see it from your end, yeah.
Right. So it takes 4 extreme essence plus 4 wither skeleton skulls. Each extreme essence takes 3 strong essence. Each strong essence takes 3 regular essence. Each regular essence takes 3 weak essence, and each weak essence takes 3 essence dust, along with infuscolium and karmot. So yeah.
Zach's like, to do the math, we need to know the
I
numbers
think
of
it's
seeds and the numbers of
300 or
things.
something. All right. Well.
Sage is
Sun's
actually
coming up.
downloading Blood and Bones to get the numbers.
Oh wow.
Oh my. I
Oh
thank
my
you
goodness.
guys.
That's
you
some
guys.
dedication right there. Nice.
To let my stream know, I'm going to go for a little bit longer on this particular episode, and I will attempt to restart the stream at when I stop this particular recording, which is going to be in about
Alrighty.
15
I know
minutes,
you guys
probably.
saw me mute and cough. So you saw me cough, even though you didn't hear it. No, I'm not getting sick from Sky. We've been really, really careful about that. I actually feel better than I did last week, so it's all good, darling. It's just I am kind of worn out and tired. It's just a general cough. It's okay.
Okay, yeah, I don't see anything. I'm heading back.
No, I don't either. I'm
I hear
back
Skelly
and I'm
Bob's
trying to
dying.
trying to land as it goes flying across the base.
I know. I was just
Not moving, not
back
moving,
and
not moving.
forth.
Whoosh! Okay, there we go. Alright, get off. Made it. I totally didn't think I just saw a creeper over my shoulder. Well, I did, but I didn't actually see one. Alright, I'll check the map when I get inside, but as far as I can tell, there was no thingamajigger out there.
This was the type of trees that were in an ender forest. Cherry Blossom Grove. Never mind.
Still hoping to get lucky on that one, eh?
I was hoping, yeah. I mean, don't they have the cherry blossoms in there, don't they? Pretty sure.
They have the...
In the Ender Grove thing? Whatever.
Oh, this is a different mod. Or it's a different biome added by a different mod.
Oh, I thought it used
it's-
the pink trees. I could be
It's
wrong.
not cherry. No, no, it's not the cherry blossom ones. I don't know don't remember which trees they use, but
Oh, I thought that they
yeah,
were pink,
it's
so
a
that's what was the significant part.
the biome does look fairly pink,
Well,
so that
okay,
much
so
I'll
that-
give you. But the
all right.
trees, I don't think it's like big, pretty pink trees all over the place. I don't think.
Oh
Okay.
man, old habits die hard, baby.
Okay.
How
That's
many
good to
times do
know.
they need to fight the Wither? Well, I
Yeah.
guess we need to fight it 4 more times
Right.
again, because we already used up our Nether Star.
Right.
Yeah, we need 4 more fights, so 12 more, 11 more skulls. Unless we use some of those for a Wither Seed, and then we need another 4 for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was going to double check the map, make sure I don't see any new portals. But in a flight around, I didn't see any.
Yeah, I didn't see any to the north.
Okay, we're going to chalk that up to
A possible?
well, I want to say just a regular old explosion, but
I'm going with possible.
it was at midnight, so
right.
it really feels like that was a
That-
meteor.
That
And
feels.
I forgot the
scary.
answer to the question. Can it show up in the middle of the ocean? I was kind of flying and didn't pay
I
attention to the
don't
answer.
believe so.
Okay.
I believe it will only happen on grass or dirt, maybe stone? But I think it only happens on grass and dirt.
Okay.
The answer is 324 essence per
Well, yeah, but we need to figure out from the essence that we
Seed.
currently have. That's the problem. We need to know from
Okay.
what we currently have if we can do it. We
So
can figure out how much we need
that's-
from a particular
right.
point. We need to know how much we have right now.
So that's the
we can
next
do it.
step. So
'Cause if we
we
don't
already
have it-
have.
Because if we don't have, we should consider. There's no point in using it all up because there is other stuff we could do with that essence.
Let me make these into that, and then we'll do the math from there. Okay, so these go across like this, and then I don't remember which one's on top. Probably the other one. Yeah, come on. Okay, and we'll convert you up 1 more level. There we go.
Did you just pick up a seed?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll get it in a second here.
By the way, we might. Well, I was gonna say we can probably reactivate the thing, but I guess we don't want to, do we?
Well, no. Yeah, we want to manually farm it so we can get
Yeah.
more bits. Okay, we now have 6 strong essence, 3 regular, 16 weak, and 47 essence dust.
Oh, well, no. Plus the stuff that's in the crafting station. Oh, you already converted that.
I already converted it.
And it only made 16 weak essence? Oh, you made it into 6 strong.
Yeah, we got 3 more strongs now.
So basically, the three strong. So we got to figure out what it takes to make 2 more strong essence because.
Right.
Okay.
That's enough for 2 extreme. Now we need enough for 2 more.
Okay.
So we're down to half, so 162. And the question is the rest of this 162 worth or not?
So
What are
Thanet,
you
thank you for
doing?
the $5.50 tip. Go Team Palindrome.
Okay, I'm watching Pack sort essence, and this is the most interesting sorting I've ever seen.
Well, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Oh, wow. Okay, essence is going everywhere. What's going on?
There. Now we
What's
can look
going
at it
on?
here. Okay, so this is the right column. That's oh wait, that's right. It's probably showing up different in the chest. All right, don't look at the chest. Look at the
Oh.
crafting station.
I'm like, what is going on? It's going all
Okay.
over the.
If
There
you
we go.
Okay, now if you look there, the right column, that'd be 2 of the strongest essences. That would be 2 extreme essence right there. Okay, this is enough for 1 more strong essence, so that's not enough there. This is enough for 5 more regular essence. So that's.
Cool Bros says they're trying, but Pack is messing me up because the things are blipping all over the place.
Well, it should make a lot more sense now that you can see it like
Yes, now that I'm in the crafting station where it's
Right.
sort of different,
Now it makes
looks
sense.
much better. Yes. That was,
There's no way
that
that's
was
enough.
really interesting looking in the chest.
There's no way that's enough.
Well, So if we take these, that's enough for one. We just put those away and forget about them, right? No,
No.
3 of them, not 4.
Right.
All right, so that's 2 of them.
Right.
Now the question is, do we have enough for 2 more?
So this is another strong.
Okay, that makes 1 strong.
This is
And
another
then
strong.
what's? Yep.
Then this plus. So that is another strong. Right?
So we're just short, just shy of it, aren't we?
So that's
Should
4.
we convert these up?
So this is this right. So this. Oh dang it! I just picked it up.
Why don't we go ahead and convert them up? There's really no reason to keep them in random forms, is there? I think you're just short by some. Yes, I would agree.
So it wouldn't take that much time.
All right, I'm going to convert some stuff.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll
there
go
we
grind
go.
up some more infoscolium and Carmont then.
I think it's
Yep.
324 per skull. Be able to double check soon. Yeah.
All right, so this should give us
Good night, Yamina.
3 more regular, and 3 more regular. That's
Log
enough
Hunter,
for 1 more strong.
this is Blood and Bones, and you can get it on Curse.
Yeah.
We're playing Blood and Bones.
Yes, it is. All right, now I don't want to convert the rest of this, so we're down to 38 dust and 1 week. The question is that enough for 1 extreme? And the answer, I'm sure, is no. But we might want that dust for something, so I'm not going to convert all of it. So I think we need more dust, and I think we need, well, we definitely need more skulls if we're going to do that. So.
Yeah. So think another run.
Answer question, another run.
Yeah.
We got an igneous extruder because we wanted to trap a thing. Do we want to try to... We need a pump, right?
For what now?
I guess we can bucket it. Can you make a pump in this? I don't remember. Pump? Oh yeah, the endothermic pump. That ain't gonna happen. That's not gonna happen, I don't think. Vulcanite, we can do this. Yeah, a bunch of Enderium, we don't have enough for that. That's actually not as bad as I thought. If we had the Enderium, we could do this.
Oh, for the pump?
Yeah, and then we could actually get virtually unlimited lava
I'll be right back.
or
I
water.
hear the mechanic guy. 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. Infused obsidian. We got the vulcanite. We got fluidex. Obsidian.
It would require power though. Endothermic pumps require
Right.
power. They're not like cheap. We can't just put a redstone engine on them and have them run.
Yeah, I think that's the only. I think that's the only pump type thing in the pack, though. So I guess the question, you'd want like a magmatic dynamo? For the lava side, at least.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. We could just use
Vulcanite,
that.
red alloy, redstone, transmission coil. We could do this. Sanguinite, yeah, that's the thing. Sanguinite was
sanguinite.
so hard to find for a while.
And I was
But yeah, I think
finding
it's
so,
better.
Yeah.
Yep, it's better now. Alright, so we could have a pump feed lava into the igneous extruder, or a tank, and then bring it back and do it here. But for well, I guess we could do the same for water. We could take it out.
What? You're
Out
still
here.
you're still trying to figure out for obsidian because we have a stack of obsidian in there.
Yeah, but it's a stack.
That's a lot. I was thinking.
Well, alright, so numbers. We need... What did we make it? 7 by 7 or something before?
That's true.
And I'm
okay. Well, that
still
was a
not
lot.
sure that was quite large enough. I almost feel like that should have been a little bit larger.
Now, what
It's all
exactly were we
blurry,
going to
but-
do for this one?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we did 9 by 9. I'm looking at it on the map.
Oh, we made it huge. But we had a lot of
Yeah.
blocks that time when we made it huge. We don't want to make it as huge this time. What were we going to exactly do? We were going to encase them in obsidian and sludge. Sludge, that's right. Well, if we're going to do
Right.
sludge, we don't need to make it as big because we're just going to have it be right underneath it. Will the gas take over obsidian?
I don't know. I'm not really sure how that works because I always figured that like the bridges and stuff we build could randomly disappear under our feet. But I mean, I'm looking down there right now and all the stuff we built is still there. So maybe it only changes things to gas for a certain amount of time or something like that.
I don't know.
Anesos, it's the second set.
Second set of what?
I'm not sure. Oh, I'm sorry. I totally missed the math over here. 38. Oh, I gotta go back. 38 makes 12 makes 4 makes 1. That's the math. So technically speaking, we have 1 dust left over.
Really?
According to chat. I don't know anything else we want to use the dust for, except magic fertilizer.
Hold on, I gotta send a message.
So I guess we could convert it up, but I don't want to do that till we're sure we don't want to make any other seeds or whatever. Alright, well I'm going to put this in here for now. And actually no, let me put it on the ground somewhere so we'll see it and remember we were going to do a thing. And I would really like to get this chest plate repaired. How are we doing on the essence? Essence of the life of the mobs. Back to that's full, but the pipe is not, and we don't know how much is in the pipe. Got it. Okay.
There we go.
Where are we at? I'm still at 50%. I can wait on that.
Okay.
What the helmet?
Food.
I think I was going to recraft one of these armor pieces because it was terrible, but which one was it? Well, this one only has absorption 1, but it does have protection 4, which is nice. Protection 3, absorption 4. Oh, that's a good one. We're keeping that. And absorption 4, projectile. Yeah, okay.
Okay, now next question. Which should be better, to go and try to get obsidian by making a pump and going to the nether? Or
Yeah.
making another obsidian seed, too? Well, then
Well,
again,
we don't have enough
for
to
both.
make both right now.
Right.
We do have hammers though. Oh, but we would need like a magnet or something. I was gonna say we could just go down to a lava lake and use hammers. It's faster. But yeah, we would need a magnet, or most of it'll just fall into the lava, I think. I'm not sure. I thought Wayla shows how full the pipe is. It does in the newer ones. I don't think it does here, does it?
What?
How much mob essence is in the pipes? I don't think it does, but we're way back on 1.6.
There's
so.
a lot of mob essence in the pipes, I know that. It holds
Yeah,
a lot,
but Wayla, in the new ones, it shows how much. I don't think
it doesn't show
has
this
that
one.
option.
It just says that it's there. It doesn't say how much
Everything's
is there.
set to yes. Tank mode. Fluid amount. So fluid amount is set to yes. Fluid type is set to yes. All right, yeah. It's showing everything it knows how to show, as far as I can tell. But yes, there's a bunch of essence in the pipe. We don't know how much, but it's enough that it hasn't started filling this tank yet. Okay. I'm kind of walking in circles right now going, what are we going to do? Oh, it's time for
I
nighttime
think
again.
we're gonna go to the nether.
I think we are going to the nether, most likely.
Okay.
We could... Alright, so nether is skulls and
More essence. If
Well,
we can.
Nether is essence in the walls and skulls at the fortress.
Right.
The other option is we go to the dream world
And find a skeleton.
and search for a skeleton spawner and then make our own.
We search for the proverbial needle in a haystack.
Yeah, not quite that bad, but yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty. You ever tried to find a spawner in vanilla? Like actually try to find one instead of just run
that's
across
usually something
randomly?
you don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't go searching for. You just like find one while you're out exploring.
Right.
But at least in the dream world, you could go out exploring. You can wander around. Nothing's gonna come and try to kill you.
Right.
But that's not much fun. So.
Unless you.
All right, Nether it is.
Then yeah. Yeah.
Nether it is.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna get up
had
and
to
use
do
the
a
bathroom
thing.
real quick, and then we'll restart recording. So I'll be
Yeah,
right
me
back.
too. So, all right.
Oh,
Ooh,
well,
we got lots